I already tell. This video going to piss some people off. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk. Right back, like I never left. Okay, let's be honest. I've been gone for a minute. Yeah, y'all, one video when I was in Vegas, but Vegas treated me good. Appreciate you, Vegas. Thank you for the hospitality. I only do that for a couple days though. Back to normal life. My brother is tired, voice raspy, sound like Jadakiss, but I'm back though. Content needs to be talked about. It's some things that were released and stuff. Excuse me. While I was gone, that I didn't get a chance to touch on myself. I'm gonna try to pile through those as I can. Y'all know this is dead season, so it's time to overanalyze things. Video I dropped in Vegas, right? Talking about Dak Prescott and him saying that he wants to win the Super Bowl. Where did that question come from? It's simple. Someone in the media asked him about winning the Super Bowl. And then he reflected on what he wants his legacy to be and why he wants to win the Super Bowl, just like Staubach and Aikman. What else do you expect him to say? I said that yesterday. D-Law, when asked about the gap between the Cowboys and Eagles. Now, before I go further into this, what would you expect him to say? Let me know in the comments. Now, I want him to just be like, oh no, man. I don't know what we're going to do with Philly. Like, especially a team that you split with last year. You watched your quarterback drop 40 on last year, who has multiple replacements for the people that were there last year, and you don't feel like the gap can't be closed or you're not better? Well, we can go into that thoroughly. First and foremost, D-Law gave some respect. He gave some respect. He didn't just come out there and jump the gun, and D-Law do not care. He ain't afraid of nobody. You know what I'm saying? But when asked about the gap, he said, I don't feel like it's a huge gap, which means it's a tip of the hat. Tip of the hat. That's respect. Because he has to give it up. The Eagles made the Super Bowl. We talk a lot of trash. But for players that are actually in the field, not fans. For players, they got respect for other players, and I'm sure they got love for each other on the teams. I don't feel like it's a huge gap. Meaning, when we line up and go against each other, I 100% feel like it's any given Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't just outright dismiss them. If there were certain other teams, if we were talking about the Commanders or the Giants, D-Law would have dismissed them. Them players on both of them teams know that we got some dogs and they got some dogs and we're going to have to go at it. The Cowboys ain't stupid. And if they are, then that's on them. But D-Law shows some respect. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they deserve some respect. Let me read this exact quote, though. I don't feel like there's a huge gap at all. I feel like it comes down to certain details. Not just the scheme, but also the locker room. I feel like through this time right now, when we're headed to training camp, that we make those adjustments. We learn those different things that we need to do and learn to be better in our teammates so we need to learn about our teammates so we can fully function the way we should out there on the field. Sorry, got tripped up and I don't feel like editing it, so you're gonna get that stumble. Last year the Eagles went 14-3 and they had a playoff run and they handled their business. They did. Now, you don't get no extra credit, and I'm not about to have y'all beating y'all chest around me. This is just the facts of the matter, schedule and record-wise. They were 14-3, we were 12-5, meaning we dropped the ball 2 more times than them during the regular season. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But D-Law is speaking confidence into his team and to himself. Knowing that, at the end of the day, like let's keep it real. Let's go position group by position group. It don't matter about who's better or not. I'm not gonna be able to. There's no Eagles fan that will watch this video and be like, you know what? Yo, Rome was right. Dak better than Hurts. No. And I don't expect Cowboys fans to do the same. But I'll tell you right now, out of all the position groups, this ain't even hard. Cowboys and Hurts. I'm taking Dak all day. You guys can take Hurts. But the quarterbacks are both amazing. Running back room. I feel like Tony Pollard's the best running back in the division. The Eagles got a deep running back room. They got injury concerns. Tony Pollard just got hurt. Saquon Barkley, etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that ain't a complete wash. You know, Tight end, there's a separation. Dallas Goedert's better than any of our tight ends alone. Tight end group, though, I feel like we catch up. Because Jake Ferguson, Peyton Hendershot, Shoddy, and McEwen, that's a strong tight end group. 12 personnel. But one tight end is the Eagles. Offensive line, they got some dogs and some Hall of Famers. We got dogs and Hall of Famers. Now, they have a better offensive line overall. I'm going to just keep it funky. But we got a Pro Bowl center, Pro Bowl right guard. We got an all-rookie left tackle or left guard, and Tyler Smith. Played that good last year. Surprised a lot of people. Tyron Smith, if he's healthy and plays up to his level, you got an all-pro type left tackle. Now, he's older. He might not be as healthy, so let's just say he's Pro Bowl caliber. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Y'all know Zach Martin, and y'all know Terrence Still's coming off injury. So I got to tip my hat to the Eagles on that one. But I don't feel like it's leaps and bounds above. I feel like our line is at least top 10. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like whatever gap you want to say, I'm just keeping it funky. This ain't about trash talk. It ain't as big as you see. Because I feel like our defensive line is better than theirs. And I know people will say that's blasphemy. I'm just sorry. Fletcher Cox last year struggled until they got a deep enough rotation for him to flourish. But some of those veterans that they brought in to help him out ain't there no more. Playing next to Hargrave ain't there no more. That helps. And Jalen Carter might come and be the most phenomenal rookie in the world. But as I hear people tell me all the time, I got to see him do it first. I can't just give it to him. Be confident in him, though. If you be confident. But I'm just saying, for me, I got to see it. I got to see it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Davis, he had a lackluster rookie campaign. N'Kobe Dean. Our linebacker room is better than theirs. It ain't even a question. And we don't have the most. I feel like we got a rising star in Damone Clark, and we got a dope veteran in LVE. But we ain't the 49ers in linebackers. At least not yet. Somebody got to show me. Cornerback room, I'm giving the edge to us. Gilmore and Diggs, I feel like is better than Slay and Bradbury. Because if I had to go one for one, if you go Gilmore or Slay right now, I'm taking Gilmore. It is what it is. And I'm definitely taking Trayvon Diggs over James Bradbury. Do not care. I just don't. You can say whatever you want. Safety room, it ain't even close. So they got advantages on offense. Oh, yeah, and I skip receivers. My fault. Eagles got a great duo and a possible. Because Quez Watkins is fast, but Cowboys have a great duo as far as in what they've done, but they haven't played together. But I have nothing but faith in Brandon Cooks. I feel like he's going to be the excellent complement to CeeDee Lamb. I feel like CeeDee Lamb is going to take another step this year. Already second team All-Pro. I can feel like we end the year this year, he'll be in best receiver in the league discussions. That's me. I'm also the guy that last year when everybody said CeeDee Lamb wasn't even the number one receiver, that backed him when everyone gave up on him and threw him away. Now he's a second team All-Pro, 1,300 plus yards, 9 touchdowns. And everybody's like, well, I kind of see it. And you should have seen it when I was saying it. So when I tell you that he can be in the discussion for the best receiver in the league, please believe me. Because I mean what I say. Okay, I've gone through most of the roster. My point is this. This ain't about me, and y'all hear that rain. It ain't about me being a Cowboys fan or Cowboys homer. Y'all already know what's up. You clicked on Cowboys Fan Talk. Don't be confused. Hit the sub button for me if you don't mind. And the notifications. People have been telling me that I need to bring that up more. So do both those things. I just want you to be like, look, D-Law was right. Seriously, take a look at both rosters. Stop being biased. Be real. Be real. Look at some of the amazing young talent that the Cowboys have coming up. Some of the great talent over on the Eagles. Let's just keep it real. You can't definitively look at neither team and say, I feel like that team don't belong on the team, the other field with the other team. When the Eagles play us, they do not go into the game saying this is an easy dub. They might say it out loud, but they don't mean it. Dak Prescott being 8-3 versus y'all in his career lets you know that you cannot mean it. 7-1 versus y'all last 8 games means that you cannot mean it. And unless Dak gets hurt, knock on wood, you can't go into that game acting like it's an easy dub. That man don't do nothing right. If he don't do nothing right, guess what he do right? He know how to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. You can say, what does that mean? I'm just telling you the facts of the matter. I've given nothing but respect and deference in this video. I ain't called the Eagles trash. I ain't say nothing about it. It ain't about that right now. It's about the supposed gap. My point is, I don't see a gap, and anybody that got some real football integrity should feel the same way. You can say there's a gap, it's this big. I get you, especially if you're an Eagles fan. Because I'm going to say the Cowboys got a gap over the Eagles, and I can say it's this big. But at the end of the day, we got to put them cleats on and them pads on and play. And training camp starting like 35 days, so we're going to get our answer. But I'm with DeMarcus Lawrence. I don't feel like it's a gap. We going to see, though. It's your boy, Mr. Rum, man. I'll holla.